Listen up. You're being scammed, grifted, used. The way the markets are set up right now, unequivocally, in 2025 is made for you to lose. That's just how the game is played. Doesn't matter if you're holding Hbar or really anything. Right now, the markets are down because guess what? The most obvious thing in the market. I mean, $212 billion liquidated from the cryptocurrency market because this is 3% odds here. The feds are not going to cut interest rates, but might cut them in September. That's the big news that we got today. We got an FOMC update from the man, the myth, Jerome Powell, at a time where apparently it's all under control. So why in the world can I not afford a house? I guess that's something, maybe a personal issue or maybe a national issue or a global issue, as everybody is struggling right now. And yet for whatever reason, things are quote unquote under control. I want to talk about it. I went to school for economics, guys, and I've been able to amass a pretty significant crypto portfolio because I've been able to cut through the BS. I am someone that understands the long-term vision for this stuff, and the psyop that's happening in the crypto markets is not just the crypto markets. It is every single market out there. And it's a big reason why I've been just so bullish on stuff like Hbar, because I'm able to sell into this grander vision. Let me just break it up really fast here. So Bitcoin right now, it's down 0.9%. It would hit like 120K or something like that. And then, of course, had its bit of a correction. Oh, wow, guys, 116,000 Bitcoin, so bad. We didn't have the interest rate cuts that some people were expecting. I wasn't expecting interest rate cuts, so I don't know why this is randomly being priced in. A couple of things you should also know about the macro conditions for the world. This is you getting your TLDR, what's been happening. There is going to be tariff news on August 1st. I don't know why nobody's talking about that. Maybe the market hasn't priced it in, but August 1st, the little game that's being played with the tariffs is going to continue to be a thing. So we're expecting on August 1st some kind of catalyst, whether it's priced in or not, seems to be the case at this point. Unless it's more negative, then it's not. Trump is smart with the way he's doing it, at least in terms of the markets. I don't know about the whole list. The list is a whole different conversation. But just in terms of the economy, what I'm thinking is we're going to be getting what is going to be the final run of the 2020s. That's probably what's happening right now. I mean, we're going to be seeing a massive blow off top, one that we have never seen in our lifetimes, another crypto boom. A lot of capital is going to be rotating into crypto. I watched this show, and just to go on a tangent here a bit, it's called Mr. Robot. It was based in 2015, and it was all about the fact that people are using Bitcoin for drugs. And because at that time, the whole Silk Road boom was happening. And at that same time, it was a mythical scenario where the economy erased all debt. So people moved into crypto. And then in 2018, there was a book that came out called the Bitcoin Effect, essentially. It was like the Bitcoin strategy or something like that. I don't know the exact name of the book, but the book talks about the fact that Satoshi Nakamoto, he created Bitcoin and he sent it out on a small mailing list, right? The small mailing list ended up becoming where crypto is today. There were the hard fork wars happening in 2017. And then people kind of got past that. Bitcoin was at a very low price point, way below where it is today. And yet people just fail to have this long-term vision. They're not able to conceptualize what's happening here in the grand picture. The grand picture here is that Trump is setting up for Q4 to be that big boom. He wants to end the year with a big boom. He wants to end that year with a big boom. And that's exactly what's going to happen here. We're going to get interest rate cuts in September. In September, we will see interest rate cuts and we will have a massive, massive Q4 run, just like we did in 2021, just like we did in 2017. It's happening again, not because of some mythical 4-year super cycle, but because the feds are telling us that's what's going to happen. That's what the charts are telling us. And stuff like Hbar has already positioned itself to be a big gainer in this US DeFi run. And I hate those people that go and say, oh, but there's nothing happening in Hbar. Why in the world would Hbar have the value that it is? It doesn't have 1 billion transactions per second. Let me tell you very quickly that pretty much no cryptocurrency out there, except maybe some of those like stablecoin based ecosystems, which Hbar is, by the way, big into stablecoins. I'll get a little bit into it more later. But I just want to very quickly talk about the fact that, yes, there are things happening in the Hbar ecosystem. I mean, like, there's so many people out there that say just because there's not a billion transactions per second, that means that none of the partnerships mean anything. No, that's not at all how that works. The amount of transactions happening on a chain doesn't magically make it more valuable. What makes it more valuable is that money's being locked up on this chain. People are actually using it, and more value is being retained in said chain. I don't need to have a billion transactions per second for this chain to magically make sense. No, the technology and the ability to lock up capital, that's the thing that drives us forward. And it's the thing that's happening right now on Hbar. If you look at the TVL on Hbar DeFi, and it's been something that I've been focused on this entire cycle. I don't know how many videos at this point I've made warning you all that there is going to be an Hbar DeFi run. But again, I don't think we're late yet. I still think we're kind of early on here. But, we've already had a bit of a run. These cryptocurrencies are going parabolic. They're going parabolic right now. This is an opportunity to make a heck of a lot of capital in the Hbar ecosystem. And I don't want to hear from those people that say, I own my Hbar and anything in the DeFi realm is a scam. We need to have these DeFi plays, because the more DeFi plays that there are on Hbar, the more reason to hold Hbar. We need to add utility, and that's exactly what's happening on Hbar. We're seeing stuff like Bonzo. This thing's at a $16 million market cap. No, it's not the highest thing in the world. It's not $1 billion market cap coin, but there was no liquidity on Hbar not that long ago. Bonzo has taken a heck of a lot of incentives to bring stablecoin market cap to this chain. Check this out. $208 million is the stablecoin market cap. And I want to just go ahead and look at the stablecoin market cap on Hbar, because it has just been going crazy. We look at it last year, it was almost nothing. I mean, this is negligible at best. It is going crazy right now. There's a lot of stablecoin capital entering the Hbar markets. And why this is important is because the more stablecoins, the more reasons to use this chain, and also the throughput. It just makes sense. I mean, we need more fees. We need more stable coins. We need more people to mature the markets, because the more stable coins that are here, the more capital that could potentially be used to buy coins on Hbar and use things on Hbar. It doesn't matter what it is. You can use more things on Hbar. And we're seeing that with a lot of these ecosystem runners. I mean, Bonzo was practically almost a nothing project not that long ago. I mean, this is what, like $2 million market cap. This was earlier this month. Now it's at $16 million. Gib, almost nothing. We're seeing here, by the way, we're seeing it align with these stablecoin market caps and the TVL rising on Hbar. We're seeing these coins run. Gib is currently the biggest meme coin on Hbar. It's not big. I'm not saying it's large. This is why I still think we're early here. This is a $6 million market cap coin. I talked about it when it was at 4 million. So I thought I was already late at 4 mil. Thought I was already late, and it's already at 6 mil. And then Dosa was another one that's recently running. It's very small, so these are all very high risk, of course. And I'm not telling you to buy them, but I'm telling you to at least understand what is happening on this chain right now. This kind of stuff is what's going to bring more speculative value to this chain. And the more stable coins, the more attention that the Hbar DeFi side has, the more these coins that run, and the effect just continues. The network effect continues, more projects come, and it's just a loop until tons of projects are building on Hbar and using Hbar every single day. That leads to a Solana-like run for Hbar. And it's exactly what I'm projecting Hbar has in Q4 of 2025. That's what I think we're going to have here for Hbar. And that's why I think none of this trash matters. None of this trash matters. This is all a psyop to get you to sell out of your coins and to keep you poor. That's simple as it can be. They're positioning themselves to capture more of the Hbar market, more of the crypto markets, and you're out there panicking because, well, we may or may not be getting something that is practically guaranteed. So yeah, I'm expecting the Q4 run, and I think this unchanged interest rate thing, this little grift that is going on, this little party, it's like a game to them. It's all a game to them. It's all designed to get you to sell more of your coins so they can capture more of the market, and then they can push forward. That's all this is. That's all this always has been. Manipulating markets to go ahead and create an environment where they make money and you lose money. So hold on your asses. I don't know how I need to cut the BS to try to get the message out there, but That's what you need to focus on in today's news. You're going to watch all these YouTubers saying you should be panicking, you should not be panicking, you should do this and that. This is the real, the hard truth and the stuff that I talk about on this channel that I actually care about. So let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Stay classy, and I'll see you all later.